right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Jerry Screen Arena on the campus of Voorhees University. I'm Clarence Jones, and tonight's game we have the Voorhees Tigers taking on the Carolina University Bruins. This should be a good game as both teams are trying to string some wins here, and we come down to the crunch time in regular season time. The Tigers coming off of an impressive 2-1 record from the CAC pod. Meanwhile, Carolina, they're trying to get back onto the winning things as they have a bunch of youth and also a little mixture of veteranship as well. So this should be a great game against two teams who could go deep in the bench. So sit back and relax. We have a great game for you between the Tigers and the Bruins, and it's coming up next for you right here on the VU Media Network. So stay right there. Let's head down to the PA announcer right now as he has the starting lineups.
The Bruins are coached by Jacob and assisted by Dylan Hayes and Lance Pickerel. And now, your Voorhees University Tiger. At one guard from Atlanta, Georgia, wearing number 5, Bryce Wilson. At the other guard, also from Atlanta, Georgia, wearing number 13, Tyler Voorhees. At center, from Dublin, Georgia, wearing number 4, Dariante Foster. At point forward, from London, England, wearing number 12, Dylan McClure. And at the other forward, from Atlanta, Georgia, wearing number 21, Keyshawn Evans. The Tigers are coached by James Williams and assisted by Edward Green and Malachi Johnson.
All right, as we are underway, Voorhees and Carolina. This is the second meeting between these two squads, as earlier as Foster hits the 3 to open things up. Earlier this season, well, back in November the 1st of 2023, Voorhees went to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and lost in overtime 103-99. That was an exciting game, and we expect to have even just as an exciting game as the first time around when these two teams played each other. In that game, Tyler Willoughby blew up for 34 points in a losing effort by Voorhees, as we have a travel violation. Hector Rosario also had 21 points, and Dariante Foster, who just hit that 3, scored 16 points the last time Voorhees faced Carolina. 3-0 here as we start things off. We played 20-minute halves in men's college basketball. As that shot put up is no good, as Suster attempted that 3-pointer. Tigers will have possession, up 3-0, thanks to a Dariante Foster 3-pointer. Foster with the ball again. This time he goes in down low. Nice spin move in the lane. Puts it up, no good. Rebound and putback is good. Foster, first 2 buckets here for Voorhees, and they lead 5-0 over the Bruins of Carolina University. Carolina, the last time these two teams faced each other, as a shot in the lane is no good there for Jaden Jackson. Ethan Bell blew up for 23 points in that overtime victory against the Tigers back on November the 1st. Running into the defender, and they'll call a charge. So Adam Claiborne picks up his first personal foul. So Tigers have it up 5-0 thanks to 2 field goals by Durante Foster. And that shot is up and no good. Rebound by Evans, give it up to Willoughby. That's up and no good. Evans puts it in. Keyshawn Evans with his first 2 points. Evans, who had a solid conference pod run this past weekend. It is 7-0. Voorhees up. Nice pass inside, but blowing the layup there is Parker, as we'll have a foul. Well, excuse me, the ball go out of bounds, and it will be Carolina basketball. Here's a shot for 3. That is no good. Evans comes away with it. Here's a 3-pointer by McGlure. Dylan McGlure. That's his first points. And a good start here by the homestanding Tigers, up 10-0. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. It's no good. As we play 3 minutes into the first half, Willoughby gets it off to McGlure. Back out to Willoughby. Willoughby down the lane, as we have a foul. So Luca Suster will pick up the foul. That's his first and the team's second. Marcel White comes in for the first time for Carolina, and Marcos Ferreira also comes in for Carolina. Carolina 5-14 on the regular season so far. They did come off a win the last outing, as the turnaround shot is good there for Willoughby. So Ty, his first 2 points. It is 12-0. Tigers on top. Tigers out to the early lead. And the ball stolen. Here comes Keyshawn Evans. Tigers, after starting the conference pod 2-0, lost in heartbreaking fashion to Washington Adventists back on Sundays. That shot is no good by Foster. But the one good thing for the Tigers coming down the stretch, they'll have more home games than they do road games coming up. Here's the shot by McGlure. That shot is no good. Rebounded by the Bruins. Here comes Parker. Parker is blocked there by McGlure. Under 15.5 to go in the first half. McGlure fires a 3. That's no good. Only one game tonight here, folks. The women coming off a tough loss, as that is an and 1 there for the Bruins, as White with the 2. So Marcel White, his first 2 points.
22 Dowell, number 1 Phillips, correction, number 0 Johnson.
Foster picks up the foul.
34
So Marcel White completes the and one. First 3 points on the board, all from Marcel White, and it's 12-3. Tigers on top. 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Into the ball game, Alonzo Johnson, wearing number 0, as that pass inside was stolen. To the basket, the shot too hard off the glass for Peyton Compton. Johnson left alone for 3, it's good. Alonzo Johnson with the three-pointer. That's the third three-pointer made by the Tigers here in the first half, and it's 15-3, Tigers on top. Tigers getting out to a nice lead here. Good start for the Tigers. That shot three-pointer is good for Ethan Bell. Bell, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, just as we get started, he was one of the players that went off on the Tigers the last time these two teams met each other. Bell had 23 points. Back the other way, and that pass is stolen. Here comes Hector Rosario. Rosario had also double figures in that overtime loss to the Bruins back on November the 1st. Nice pass inside, and favor Igbenyemi with the deuce. His first 2 points, 17-6 is our score. It's a shot blocked there by Bryson, and that would be a turnover. Last touch by Carolina. Jaden Jackson and Adam Claiborne returns into the lineup for the Bruins. Tigers up 17-6 with 13 minutes remaining here in the first half. Tigers off to a good start shooting from the field. Here's Johnson. Already made a three-pointer in this half. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Pull-up shot is no good. Ball goes into the hands of Pierre Nabin. Quick three-pointer on the way. That is no good there for Compton. Voorhees as all the way at a strip. A last touch there by Claiborne. So Tigers will have possession. 17-6 is our score. Tigers on top. As we have a 5-second violation. Inbounds violation called on the Tigers. So the Bruins will have possession, down 17-6. Under 12 and a half to go here in the first half. Of course, thank you everybody for joining us here on our YouTube page at Voorhees University Athletics, and also Facebook Live at Voorhees University. As a three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebounded there by Rosario. Here's Rosario. Rosario, who scored his 1,000th career point during the conference pod this past weekend. The ball goes off of Rosario. Suster and Bell checks back in for the Bruins. We invite everybody to comment in our comment section, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. Let us know if you're rooting for the Tigers, Tiger Nation, or you are a Bruin fan and you're representing the Bruin Nation. Let us know. Oh, that one was blocked there. Looked like Rosario had a hand on it. Speaking of Rosario, he pulls from the free throw line and hits. Hector Rosario, who's come on strong here in recent weeks, Now it's a 19-6 Tiger lead. They'll go inside. Ethan Bell hits his second three-pointer of the game, and it's a 10-point lead for the Tigers at 19-9. Fast-paced moving first half with 11 minutes to go. Almost at the halfway mark of the first half now. Here's Rosario. Rosario gives it up just inside the three-point line, and that is good there for Devin Dowell. So Devin Dowell, the young freshman, puts in his first deuce of the evening. And just about everybody has scored for the Tigers so far. It's an and one the other way. Igmanyami picks up his first personal. So at the line shooting will be Jaden Jackson. So Jackson, his first field goal on the and one. Jaden gets the third. So Jaden with 3 points now, and it's 21-12. Voorhees on top as we're coming up to the halfway point of the first half. Rosario in the lane. Rosario is starting to feel it. Rosario, his second field goal. It's 23-12. Voorhees up. Cross-court pass, shot by Bell. Bell stepped out of bounds before attempting the shot.
Number game for the Tigers is number 23, Dathan Harris.
Dathan Harris checks in for the first time. Harris wearing 23. Early in the season, he had on jersey number 30. Of course, now he's number 23. And they'll call a foul on Rosario. So that's an offensive foul called on Hector Rosario. That's his first and a team's third.
That's his first, and now the team's second.
Under the 9.5-minute mark remaining here in the first half is 23-12 is our score. Voorhees on top. Go down low, turn around, gives it up right into the hands of Foster. So another turnover caused by the Voorhees defense. Here's a three-pointer on the way, is no good. Back the other way, the shot up is no good. Foster, another defensive rebound. Keyshawn Fleecian, number 11, is in right now for the Tigers. And a steal. In the lane, the shot is short. Foster had the rebound, but too strong for his teammate. So we have a timeout on the court. Carolina University is charged for the timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well. 23-12 is our score with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Voorhees on top. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the VU Media Network.
Correction at 1 o'clock at the baseball complex. Let's support our baseball team tomorrow for their home opener against the University of Pikeville.
We're back here at the Jerry Screen Arena inside the Leonard E. Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees University. I'm Clarence Jones. You're watching Tiger basketball. And right now the Tigers off on a good start here, leading 23-12. They started the game on a 12-0 run. Traveling violation is called. So a traveling violation is called against Carolina. Tigers will have possession. Shot up is no good for Harris. Rebound by Rosario in the lane. That's good. Rosario, that's his third shot inside the lane. And it's 25-12. Tigers on top. Almost a steal and a near steal there by Rosario. Shot up and it's short. Inside of 7.5 minutes to go here in the first half, as we'll have a whistle. Look like that will go against Deronte Foster. So Foster picks up his second personal. Team's fourth. Again, we welcome your comments into the comment section here this evening. Big shout out to Big Jew, as the shot is up and good for a three-pointer is there for Jackson. Jackson now with 6 points and is down to a 10-point Voorhees lead with under 7 minutes to go. And to answer your question, Big Jew, called against Foster, Julius Phillips is not playing tonight. He is out. I have not heard anything as far as injury-wise. But Julius Phillips is usually in the starting lineup, so unusual for him not to be in the starting lineup tonight. And he's not even a part of the bench rotation. As a shot is no good for Hector Rosario. Rosario gives it up. Harris is open for three. There's the pass, the shot is up and good, and an one for Claiborne. So Adam Claiborne with the and one. Rosario picks up his second personal foul, and that's the team's fifth. So at the line will be Adam Claiborne, the 6'5 junior out of Chicago, Illinois. As Claiborne makes the shot. So we have another timeout for Carolina University. Carolina's called their second timeout, so we'll take a short break with 5:59 to go. Voorhees lead 25-18. You're watching Tiger basketball on the VU Media Network. All right, we're back here under the 6-minute mark, 25-18. Good game going so far. Voorhees started off leading 12-0. Then Carolina has battled back. Right now, Carolina only down by 7. As high off the glass goes Dylan McGlure. His second field goal. He has 5 points. And it's a 9-point Voorhees lead at 27-18, coming up on 5.5 to go. Once again, for those of you just joining us, Julius Phillips not in the lineup tonight. McGlory tried to pass it inside, and the ball goes off the hands of Britton. Denton Britton is in for the first time for the Tigers, the 6'4" softball out of the Bahamas, as that shot is good. And there for Bell. So Ethan Bell now with 8 points, and it's down to a 7-point Tiger lead at 27-20. Here's Willoughby. Call off the basket, and it will be an offensive foul. Willoughby will be called for the offensive foul. That's his first, and the team's 6th foul. Fast-paced moving first half here. 27-20 is our score. Voorhees on top. Blocked there by McGlory. They'll start the run for the Tigers. Here comes Wilson. Wilson all the way. So Wilson, his first field goal, and it's a 9-point Voorhees lead at 29-20. Here's a deep three. That is no good. Evans comes away with it. He was real close to a walk there. Under 4 minutes to go. Here comes Willoughby. Catches it off to Wilson. And Wilson now with back-to-back field goals. And it's an 11-point Voorhees lead at 31-20. So definitely one of the better shooting halves as a team for the Tigers so far. Hard off the glass is no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Well, Voorhees will have it. Voorhees with the 11-point lead at 31-20. Pierre Nabin checks back in for Carolina. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the first half. 31-20 is our score. Voorhees on top. Once again, if you just joined us, Julius Phillips not in the lineup tonight. Willoughby try his hand at a three. That's no good. Ball loose, and it's picked up there by Bell. There's a shot, no good. McGlory comes away with the rebound. Also in the game for the Tigers, number 32, Xavier Finney. So Coach Williams got to go deep in his bench without the services of Julius Phillips. As Wilson, his 3rd field goal in a row. That stretches the Voorhees lead out to 13 at 33-20 as we come up on the 2:15 mark remaining here in the first half as we have an offensive foul called on Nabin. So Pierre picks up his first. That's only the team's 3rd foul. Shout out to Tiger Nation joining us here this evening. Here's Finney. As gives it off to Wilson. Wilson with the hot hand as of late, and the hot hand continues there for Bryce Wilson. 4 straight field goals for Bryce. Bryce with 8 points, and it's a 15-point lead for the Tigers. Definitely off to a great start here for the team. Straight on three-pointer on the way, and it's good there for Bell. Ethan Bell, his 3rd three-pointer of the half. Willoughby comes back. Wilson gives up inside. Here's Evans. Evans give it up to McGlure. McGlure, that's a 2-pointer. Back the other way, the floater floats astray. Willoughby looking for Evans. Evans was trying to give it off to McGlure, but it's picked off by Bell. Back the other way, the shot is no good. Rebound and put back is no good there for Cameron Parker. Turnaround shot for Finney in the lane is good. So Finney, his first 2 points. Right now with 15 seconds to go, one of the best played halves here for the Tigers. As that shot is no good. Evans come away with it. They have 7 seconds to work with. Willoughby, what can he do? Willoughby all the way to the basket. Willoughby, and that ends a great half for the Tigers as they head into the locker room up 39-23. Nothing run, and they have not trailed at all here in this first half, and they go into half leading 39-23. What a first half here for the Tigers. Big shout out to Gregory Willoughby. Thank you for watching and tuning in, and also Carrie Lanice, thank you so much for tuning in, and all of Tiger Nation for tuning in on this evening as the Tigers try to get back on their winning ways. Also, big shout out to Malachi Johnson, who was the assistant coach during the first half of the season. Thank you for tuning in as well. All right, y'all. Now it's time to take this little break, and when we get back, we'll have the halftime stats for you. Plus, we'll get you set for the second half. 39-23 is our score. Great first half for the Tigers as they lead it over the Bruins of Carolina. You're watching Tiger basketball on the VU Media Network.
The first day I began walking was the first day I began dancing. The closest thing to any dance lessons for me was street dancing. Once I learned the basics, I tried to take it to a whole new level, and I still find myself learning. The evolution of dance.
Welcome back here to the Jerry Screen Arena inside the Leonard E. Dawson Center on the campus of Voorhees University. I'm Clarence Jones, and right now the Tigers looking pretty good out there, leading 39-23, one of their better played halves of the season, shooting 54% from the field as a team. So that is some good shooting. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the Bruins only shooting 25% from the field, 33% from behind the three-point line. 3 out of those 4 made three-pointers were made by Ethan Bell for the Bruins. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, just about everybody that has played has scored at least 1 basket so far. Meanwhile, leading the way for the Tigers, we have Durante Foster. Foster right now, he's working on a double-double if he keeps it up. Right now, he has 6 points and 4 rebounds. Meanwhile, Hector Rosario with 6 points and, with 6 rebounds and 4 points. As we have, of course, Tyler Willoughby. Willoughby only scoring 4 points so far, but we haven't need Tyler's scoring ability thus far, because you had players like Hector Rosario, Durante Foster, and also people coming off the bench getting into the point section. You also have Keyshawn Evans, who's doing a fine job, as he did a good job during the conference part, and he's doing a good job here as well. So right now, the Tigers, all they need to do coming here is play like they played in the first half, and I see a victory for them. Meanwhile, the Bruins, they have some digging out to do. If they want to get back in this ball game, they have to shoot much better from the field. 25% from the field is not going to do it for the Carolina Bruins. I just want to make a correction. I mentioned at Voorhees and Carolina, the last time these two teams faced each other was back on November the 1st, and it was an overtime victory for the Tigers, not for the Bruins. I misspoke there as we opened up the broadcast. So looking at it, Voorhees looking for the season sweep over Carolina. Will they get that season sweep? They're 20 minutes away, but look, from things that look like it from the first half, they're looking pretty good. Tigers leading right now, 39-23. We'll have the second half coming up right after this. You're watching Tiger basketball right here on the VU Media Network.
The game reset, side out. Carolina University.
All right, as we're back here, as we get ready to start things off here in the second half. I'm Clarence Jones. Thank you so very much for tuning in to Tiger Basketball right here on the VU Media Network. Only a single game tonight as the ladies, they came up 2 points short yesterday in Rock Hill against Clinton College. Final score in that game was 71-69. The Lady Tigers held a 10-point lead at one point in time before Clinton came back and ultimately winning by 2, 71-69. Right now, the men Tigers looking pretty good, 39-23 as the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Carolina basketball. Once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in and commenting. Love to hear from Tiger Nation. And also, if the Bruin Nation is in the house, let it be known as well. Right now, Tiger Nation is dominating the chat room. Here's a pull-up shot. That is no good there for Suster. Coming up in the second half, just want to let you know that we'll have the baseball team coach, traveling violation called on McGlower. We'll have the Voorhees baseball coach, Norman O'Neill, to stop by the broadcast booth to talk about the baseball season, which begins tomorrow against Pikesville right here on the campus of Voorhees University. So if you're in the area, come on out and enjoy the start of the baseball season, which gets underway against the University of Pikesville. That's coming up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Voorhees with possession. Here's Wilson. Oh, nice dribbling move, and Willoughby hits the three. Ty, who only scored 4 points in the first half, but still his team doing an awesome job and shooting, as now he hits his first three, and Voorhees with their biggest lead, 42-23. And now the basket's good there by Jackson. So Jaden Jackson, one of the leading scorers, if not the leading scorer for the Bruins here so far. Another three for Willoughby. Tie trouble. He's starting to heat up. It's a 20-point lead for Voorhees. Here comes Wilson. Wilson trying to take it himself. Wilson! Count it and one! Wilson, who had a hot first half, starts off the second half like he ended the first half. On fire. 47-25. Tigers up. Wilson will be at the line. Ethan Bell is called for his first personal foul. And Wilson completes the three-point play. 48-25, Voorhees on top. We've played 2 minutes into this second half. Voorhees, who started the game on a 12-0 run, right now they are on a 9-2 run before that three. Jackson hits the three. That's Jackson's second three-pointer. And that kind of calmed down the run here by the Voorhees Tigers made in the second half. Willoughby trying to answer back. No good. Evans comes away with the rebound. Evans trying to get it off to Foster. The ball goes out of bounds, and they'll say it's off of a Tigers' hands. So it will be Bruin possession. Speaking about Bruins, look like we got April Compton checking in from Bruin Nation. The reverse went somewhere in the universe. Evans down low. 50-28. It's a 22-point lead for Voorhees. Pass out the corner for three. That's good. Parker, as he hits his first three-pointer of the game. So we have a timeout. Carolina will take the timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Voorhees up 50-31. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the Voorhees University Media Network. All right, we're back here. 16:45 and counting in the second half. 50-31. Voorhees on top of Carolina. Voorhees looking for their second victory against Carolina this 23-24 basketball season. Voorhees went to North Carolina, Winston-Salem, and defeated Carolina in overtime. Last time these two teams faced each other back on November the 1st, as that ball will go out of bounds off the hands of McGlure. NBA J joining us all the way from the UK. All right. So we got another international audience here this evening. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Here's Carolina down to 50-31 out of the corner for three. That's good. Parker likes that spot. That's the same spot he hit his first three from. And it's 50-34. Also, shout out to Tyler Willoughby's mom also checking in tonight. So we got all of the Willoughbys checking us out. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Meanwhile, here's McGlure. For those of you just joining us, 50-34 is our score. Voorhees on top. Foster with the shot. That's no good. Evans comes away with the rebound. Foster in the lane. Foster with height advantage. Puts it up. And that would have been an and one. But instead, Foster will head to the line.
The foul is on the Bruins, 24, Jaden Jackson.
Jaden Jackson will pick up the foul. That's his first and a team second of the second half. Foster misses the first. Foster so far 5 points. But as I mentioned, Foster closing in on double rebounds. And if he get his points up here in this second half, he'll get a double-double. Big shout out to APTV. What's going on? Austin Pickett. Glad that you're with us here this night. 50-34 is our score. Voorhees on top, coming up on the 15-minute mark in the second half. Here's the shot. That's short. Ball finally controlled by Wilson, or is it? Wilson being double-teamed. Now he'll come out with it. Wilson, bounce pass to Evans. Evans blocked from behind by Jackson. Good defensive play there by Jackson. They kick it around the horn. The shot in the lane, that's good there for Parker. So Parker, with no points in the first half, now Parker with 8 points in the second half. And it's 50-36 with under 14 and a half minutes to go here in the ball game. As I mentioned, we'll have the baseball coach joining us here shortly, Willoughby, as we have a travel violation. So right now, we are being joined by the baseball coach, Voorhees baseball coach, Norman O'Neill, as Voorhees will have their start of the regular season tomorrow at home against the University of Pikesville. Welcome, Coach, to the broadcast booth.
Thank you for having me. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. And right now, Voorhees is looking real good, 50-36. But, Coach, let's talk about your team here. Real excited for this 2024 season. What's your thoughts going into the first game tomorrow?
Definitely, the guys are ready to go. We had a great fall. Every time we came down to the jungle, we went undefeated. So the guys are ready to rock and roll tomorrow, definitely. If you got time to come out 1 o'clock tomorrow, definitely you'll see some great baseball.
Now, of course, this first game is one game, but you have a doubleheader on Saturday. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the doubleheader will take place starting at noon?
Yes, sir.
All right. As a pass intercepted by Evans. So talk about some of the players on your squad who you got returning and who you're excited to see putting on that Voorhees Tiger uniform for the first time tomorrow.
Got you. Well, that was a good play by Keyshawn. But definitely, as far as our 2 seniors, Bryce and Joseph Gaines, definitely excited to see them. This is their last year. They've been through a lot as freshmen, having multiple coaches and stuff. But honestly, those guys, they're ready to lead the team to victory for this whole season. But as far as guys I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying, thinking about Kawan James, my sophomore second baseman, middle infielder, Jordan Hill. He was second team all-conference with the Continental Athletic Conference. And plus he played the MVP All-Star game. But yeah, definitely looking forward to them. And I got my lucky lefty back, Jathan Smith. So he's going game 2 on Saturday. But starting tomorrow is our freshman phenom, David Johnson.
Right. I had a chance to meet with the young man during media day. And he looks like he's going to be one of those impact stars early on for this Tiger baseball squad.
Oh yeah, definitely. Player.
Wow, 3-pointer there for Bell. That's Bell's 4th.
But David is like he's like similar to like when you think about a player of his caliber. He's like a David Price for an organization, for a program. When David Price went to Vanderbilt, turned the whole program around. So since he's been here, he's definitely been pushing the guys even further. And then my veterans like Jathan, Xander and stuff been pushing him. So it made our team even better.
It's 53-39. Voorhees on top. Here's Rosario. Rosario to the basket. Off glass is good for Hector Rosario. And Rosario starting to pick up the points where he left off in the first half. It's 55-39. I'm Clarence Jones here with the baseball coach for Voorhees University, Norman O'Neill, as we talk about the schedule coming up here as the shot is missed. But the rebound to the Tigers. Want to get a little bit of analyzing here going on. What do you see from the basketball Tigers right now?
So like I tell Coach Jay and I tell Coach Glover, like basketball has never been my first true love. Like, so it's a sport I'm always still learning and everything. But tonight, honestly, the guys, they pedal to the metal. I mean, this past weekend, they almost had a sweep. They played great basketball last week, but tonight it's almost like they like on a revenge tour. They kind of wish they had a winning streak, keep going and stuff. So yeah, the guys, they're definitely doing a great job tonight.
Alonzo Johnson is called for his first personal. That is the team's first of the second half. Meanwhile, at the line, Marcel White shooting 2 as he makes the first of 2. Now, as far as with the team, what do you say is your biggest strength heading into this season?
Honestly, I got to say togetherness. Faculty, staff, even other coaches say, honestly, there's not one time where you don't see one baseball player, you see multiple. The guys, they definitely have like a brotherhood. I always joke around with them. They always give me a hard time, but honestly, the strength and numbers, they definitely take it to heart. Those guys, I'll go to war with them any day.
As ball goes out of bounds, they'll say last touch by Evans, so Carolina will have possession. Voorhees still with the lead, 55-41, but Carolina slowly trying to get back into this ball game with 11 and a half minutes to go. Coach O'Neill, looking at the season as that 3-pointer is made there by Compton. So that's Compton's first 3. When you look at some of the teams that you'll face this season, you'll face some national powers that's coming into the Tigers den. So explain a little bit about that, how that came about.
Well, I mean, definitely I feel as though, you know what I'm saying, my guys, they put in the work, and myself and Coach Cunningham, we did a great job of recruiting, bringing in top of caliber guys, you know what I'm saying, to go against those teams. So, I mean, yeah, we got Montreat that's coming in.
And one! Rosario puts it in, and he is in the double figures.
Got Montreat coming in. They usually ranked in the top 25. Georgia Gwinnett, they're not coming to here, but we're definitely going to them. They're number 2 in the nation right now. But definitely when it comes down to just bringing in top caliber teams, I want to give my guys the opportunity to play those players and stuff. I mean, I'd be doing them a disservice if I have them playing against like these mom and pop teams or somebody that we can just push over. Especially with all the hard work they put in on and off the field.
As Rosario hits the free throw, making it a 58-44 Voorhees lead as we're under the 11-minute mark. Voorhees trying for their second victory of the season over Carolina. Oh, along the baseline, and the ball's lost, picked up by Voorhees. Here comes Hector Rosario. Rosario, who scored his 1,000th career point last weekend in the conference pod, misses that one. Evans with the rebound and put back. And Coach, what can you say about this young man, Keyshawn Evans?
Man.
He played a nice conference pod this past weekend, and he's still doing it here tonight.
Honestly, like, Keyshawn is like a surprise to me because, I mean, you look at his body frame, you wouldn't expect him to be down there getting down and dirty. Getting all the rebounds, he's like a double-double machine. So, honestly, it's a big help for Coach Jay and his staff to have him down low.
As White hits the three for Carolina, and the lead is trimmed down, but still Voorhees with a commanding lead at 60-47. As the ball loose on the floor, and they'll say over and back. Backcourt violation called against Evans. Evans thought that one of the Carolina players, Jackson, had a hand on the ball.
I thought so too.
Well, I guess the official overturned what you have to say.
Right.
All right, with 9 minutes and 52 seconds to go, Voorhees up 60-47. I'm Clarence Jones, along with the baseball coach for Voorhees University, Coach Norman O'Neill, as they get ready to start their baseball season tomorrow right here on the campus of Voorhees University. So please come out and enjoy some good baseball this weekend. The game starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and then we have a doubleheader on Saturday at 12 and at 2. So make sure you come out for a great weekend of baseball. And as Coach mentioned, Voorhees Tigers undefeated at home last year. What does it mean to have home field advantage like we have home field advantage? That shot is no good, but it will be a foul call. 3 shots coming up here for Bell.
I mean, you got to think about it. You look at the 12th man with the Seattle Seahawks, 12th man with Texas A&M Aggies. We have like basically our 12th man shoot our 10th man on the diamond. The student section, as far as when it comes to the basketball games, most of my guys and stuff, they like to heckle the other team, even the refs. But having them at the baseball game, it definitely helps with the atmosphere. A lot of teams don't have that same atmosphere that we have, where they have people talking back and talking trash to them and stuff while we're on the field actually playing baseball. So, I mean, it adds to the experience. So, I mean, definitely you see great baseball, but you also will hear a whole bunch of people in the crowds cracking jokes and stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's all love and game.
Definitely. As Bell, it's 2 out of 3, 60-49 is our score. Voorhees on top. Coach, as look like we'll have a stop in the action.
What's the issue?
Look like they have a stop shot clock issue right now. So apparently everything is fixed, so Voorhees will have it. Once again, shout out to Austin Pickett that's watching us. I'll let Coach Williams know that you told him to say what's up. And I got you, sir. 60-49 is our score. Voorhees on top. Here's Johnson with the basketball. Gives it up to Rosario. McGlure to the basket. Thought they was going to call the charge, huh?
Man, yeah, I tried to say it. See, I couldn't be that tall playing basketball. I'll be trying to dunk on everybody. I'm sorry.
Me too. I'm not going to lie. If I was 6'10" right now, I don't think I would be behind the mic.
I tell people all the time I used to play 2K a lot. I used to make my guy 6'8" just to dunk. Yeah. I'm about to say, my granddad, he was 6'10", my uncle 6'5", my other uncle 6'4", and I'm 6 feet. Like, so.
Well, I'm jealous of all of y'all because I'm only 5'8". So how about that?
You 6 feet at heart.
Yeah, 6 feet at heart. That's what my coach told me. Yeah, you 6 feet at heart. But when you go for the ball, you're definitely 5'8". 61-49 is our score. Voorhees on top as we come down to the 9-minute mark, and a three-pointer is made there by Bell. And Bell is heating up from behind the three-point line. That is his 5th three-pointer, and all of a sudden, Carolina has trimmed the lead down to 61-52.
All right now, fellas, y'all got to pick it up.
Here comes McGlure.
Ooh.
McGlure, cross-court pass to Fleecian. Under 10 seconds left, as we'll have a foul as Fleecian falls to the floor. So at 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Now, Coach, I have to say this. Your team, in fact, some of the baseball players have made the trip to the game here tonight, but they're also one of those teams that they can hackle the opponents to out of their comfort zone, huh?
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, Favor.
I mean, I don't let them do it on the field. So they get all the yelling in here and everything, but when it come down to the diamond, I'm like, nah, fellas, let's play baseball.
Right,
and everything. But they do a good job at it. I mean, basketball coach, even the AD, they say they add to the atmosphere. So
Definitely.
So when they're not here, it definitely takes away from the game.
All right. And they are constant talkers as Favor hits the first. It's back up to a 10-point lead at 62-52 with 8.5 minutes to go. Well, Coach, I know you want to enjoy some of the game, so
yes,
what is your message to the Tiger faithful who want to come out and watch this baseball season?
Definitely. I mean, if you're a fan of baseball, been watching baseball since you were young, honestly, this is the same vibe you're going to get when you come to watch one of our games this year at home. Definitely my guys, definitely well-trained, talented group of guys, definitely well-mannered, but at the end of the day, it's all about the love of the game. So if you definitely want to have a good time, definitely want to see some good baseball, definitely come out to the games. We usually have games every Friday, Saturday, sometimes Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So definitely check our website, VoorheesAthletics.com, go to our page and look at our schedule and just come on out.
And I have to say this, nice work on the website page, sir.
Hey, man, I'm trying to do everything I can do, man.
As Voorhees leading 63-52. Once again, being joined by the baseball coach, Norman O'Neill. Baseball season starts tomorrow. At the three-pointer is good. There by Bryson. So Amari Bryson puts it in. And Bryson
good
steal. Has a good steal there by Hector Rosario.
Oh, good move.
So here goes Hector. Rosario showing why he's one of the better players in the conference. Timeout, Carolina. It is 68-52. Voorhees on a run. Coach O'Neill, thank you so very much for joining me here. And you know what? I cannot wait till we start streaming baseball games.
Man,
that's going to be great.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all missing some good baseball. I might stream it from my cell phone tomorrow.
Don't worry, sir. We're going to get everything right.
Yes, sir.
And I guarantee you, people will start watching baseball as much as they love to watch basketball. Wait till the baseball season.
Yes,
Coach O'Neill, thank you so very much for joining me here.
All right, now, CJ.
All right, it's 68-52. 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the second half. Once again, baseball season starts up tomorrow as the Tigers will take on the University of Pikesville 1 o'clock tomorrow. Then there will be a doubleheader coming up on Saturday starting at 12 noon, and then the second game approximately around 2 o'clock. All right, coming out of the timeout, Carolina down 68-52. Voorhees on a mini run here. As we under the 7.5 minute mark, here's Jackson. Jackson, basket's good. They'll call the air one. Keyshawn Fleecian picks up his first and the team's fourth. So Jaden Jackson, the 6'6" freshman out of Columbia, South Carolina. It's 68-55. Voorhees on top. Still plenty of time left here in this second half. Go inside, ball knocked away. Here come the Bruins. Kick it out. Left alone for three. That's no good. Fleecian with the rebound. Fleecian pushing it. Fleecian up the court looking for Bryson. Bryson has to save it into the hands of Favor. Favor down the lane. Good! Favor Igbenyemi. And it's 70-55. Voorhees on top. 6.5 remaining here in the ball game. As we have a whistle, foul on the floor. Favor Igbenyemi picks up the foul. That's his second. Dowell back into the ball game for the Tigers. Tigers up 70-55. Jackson for three. Good. Jackson, one of the bright spots here for the Bruins, as Jackson now with 19 points on the evening, and it's 70-58. Voorhees on top. Here's Dowell, kicks it out. Fleecian thought about it. Now Fleecian, as we'll have an offensive foul called against Keyshawn Fleecian. That's Fleecian's second personal, and the team's 6. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the ball game. 70-58 is our score. Voorhees on top. Also, shout out to the Lady Tigers basketball squad who is in the building here tonight rooting for the Tigers. And also a shout out to everybody that's watching us on Facebook and also on our YouTube page. Please like and subscribe if you like the sounds and pictures that you hear tonight. Please like and subscribe our YouTube page at Voorhees University Athletics. And also follow us on Facebook as well at Voorhees University. The shot put up is no good, but Ethan Bell will be back at the line shooting. Dylan McGlure picks up his first personal. Team second. Team 7th. Ethan Bell will be at the line shooting. Carolina hanging around. At one point in time, Voorhees had a 22-point lead. And now if Bell makes this, it'll be down to a 10-point Voorhees lead. Also, I got to give a shout out to Miss Vivian Dix. Thank you so very much. I meant to shout you out the last broadcast. It was so much going on, but Vivian Dix, thank you for tuning in, and also the rest of Tiger Nation. As Willoughby gets it in. T Trouble. Willoughby in the double figures. 12 points for Ty, as that shot does not go in. Back come the Tigers. Dowell gets it off. Here's McGlure. McGlure kicks it out. Open! Willoughby, 3! Willoughby, his third three-pointer. And Voorhees has opened up a 15-point lead at 75-60. Under 5 to go. Inside, nice pass. Adam Claiborne with the 2. It's 75-62. Voorhees on top. Here's Dow. Nice steal there by Parker. Back up the court, and there goes Jackson. So Jaden Jackson, and the Voorhees lead is cut down to 11 at 75-64. As we coming up on the 4-minute mark remaining here in the ball game. Willoughby off glass. So Willoughby really stepping up here in the second half. Bounce pass, they're losing the basketball. And here comes Voorhees on the attack. McGlure down. So Dow will go to the line. Ethan Bell picks up the foul. So Devin Dowell will be at the line shooting, the 6'1" freshman out of LaGrange, Georgia. Wilson and Evans checks back in. Also Harris checks back in as well for Voorhees. 3:41 remaining here in the ball game. Voorhees has never trailed here. They started off the game on a 12-0 run. Dow makes good on both free throws at 79-64. Voorhees on top. Look, Carolina, they got to make something happen now. And that one is partially blocked by Evans. Evans, the other end. Keyshawn Evans, what a player he has been here in the second half of the season. A near steal by Wilson. Out of the corner for 3. Good positioning there for Wilson to come away with the rebound. 81-64 is our score. Willoughby tries his hand. Under 3 minutes to go. Jackson turnaround shot is no good. Willoughby on with the rebound. Voorhees, as I saw Malachi Johnson's comment earlier this evening, loving the defense, and the defense has stepped up here for the Tigers, limiting Carolina to really 1 shot per possession. No second chance shots for Carolina. Up and under move! What a move! Harris, the sensational freshman out of Gary, Georgia, gives Voorhees an 83-64 lead. Timeout. Carolina will take this break and come right back for more Tiger basketball on the VU Media Network. .218 to go here in the ball game. Voorhees enjoying a 83-64 lead. I'm Clarence Jones. Thank you so very much for joining us here on Tiger Basketball on the VU Media Network. Voorhees got to feel good about themselves. Looking for the season sweep over Carolina as a deep three. Off glass goes Parker. Parker, his third three of the evening. And Carolina not dead yet. Voorhees up 83-67 with 2:03 to go. Once again, join us tomorrow. Baseball action heats up as Pikesville comes into the Tigers' den. Timeout taken on the court. We're going to take another timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on the VU Media Network. All right, we're back here, 83-67, as Bell misses the free throw. And apparently we had a technical foul while we were away. It wasn't announced who the technical foul free throw was on. $83-67 is our score. Voorhees on top as we coming up on 2 minutes left in this ball game. Fast-paced, moving game here so far. Here's Harris. He gives it up. Once again, Julius Phillips not playing here tonight, so Williams had to go deep into his bench. Minute 35 remaining. Along the baseline, that shot is blocked there by Dowell. They'll call the offensive foul on Parker. So Parker picks up the foul. Voorhees will have it in control of this game. And they've been in control of this game since the opening tip-off, leading 83-67. Harris trying to waste some clock now. Here's Willoughby. Kicks it out. Thought about the three. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Carolina basketball. Once again, shout out to the Tiger Nation tuned with us here this evening. And also Bruin Nation in tune with us this evening. As the block there by Evans. As I mentioned, Evans all over the place in recent games, especially this homestand here. That includes the conference pod that happened this past weekend. 55.8 seconds to go. So the 1-and-1 coming up here for Ethan Bell. Bell is a 6'1" senior out of Redlands, California. Misses the front end. So really, Voorhees can really kind of run the clock down as much as they possibly can. Here's Dowell. Dowell gives it up. Last touch there by Jackson of Carolina. As I mentioned, Carolina having a rough season so far, but their passion and their drive to try to win a game is still there. But unfortunately tonight, the Tigers too much here for the Bruins. And they made it clear from the opening tip-off as here's a steal. Back the other way. The shot is up and good for Claiborne. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock and game clock is nearly identical. 83-69 is our score. Voorhees, who won back on November 1st in overtime, 103-99 over Carolina. This time around, a much more dominating victory, 83-69. So we do have a foul.
Correction, shooting 2.
So shooting 2. Just about every Tiger has scored. Only player that have not scored this evening is Keyshawn Fleeshon. Tyler will hold it. Well, no, he'll take the shot. Carolina, I do not think, will take another shot. Clock will run down. Good, solid victory here for the Tigers this evening. Final score, Voorhees 84, Carolina 69. So now the Tigers have won 3 of their last 4 home games here. So good home cooking here and a good home stand for the Tigers. Once again, Tigers win 84-69. Make sure you stay with us as we'll have the post-game show coming up. And we'll talk to either Coach Williams or Coach Green. We'll see which one comes out here for the post-game interview. Good dominating victory here for the Tigers this evening from beginning to end. All right, we're going to take a break. And when we come right back, as both teams, this is a sign of sportsmanship, both teams are at the middle of the court getting ready for prayer. We'll be right back. Solid victory tonight. That's how we follow up. Welcome back here to the Jerry Screen Arena inside the Leonard E. Dawson Stadium Center on the campus of Voorhees University. I'm Clarence Jones, and right now joining me here is the victorious head coach for the Voorhees Tigers, Coach James Williams. And Coach, a good victory, solid victory here, 84-69. Want to get your thoughts about this victory here tonight.
Guys put it together. It's a complete team effort. I think I got everybody in tonight. Everybody got some minutes. Man, we just wanted to bounce back from our last game, which was a loss. Guys, defensively, they put in the effort, and that's kind of just how we want to be for the rest of the season.
Now, some of the players, you can even check the stats, but 4 players in the double figures. Of course, Tyler Willoughby with 17 leading the scorers. Also, Keyshawn Evans, again, 11 points and almost with a double-double. But talk about this young man. I mean, he's really come to his own here with the conference pod and now this game here this evening.
He's a workhorse, man. I knew coming into this season that he was going to be a key factor for us, his ability to rebound. But I think what I think his best attribute is his ability to defend. He's got length, and he's relentless getting to the basketball. He's one of those guys that attract the basketball. During the recruiting process for him, that was, one of the things that he was very, very strong with. If you notice, he's just around the basketball. And you can't have too many of those guys on the team.
Right. And now talk about some of the young players now, some of the first-year players that you had to put in here today because we didn't have the services of Julius Phillips. But talk about some of the young players that stepped in and stepped up tonight.
Dathan Harris, Devin Dow, those are 2 freshmen. They're extremely confident young men. They're just going to continue to get better. I know they probably don't play as much as they want to because of the talent that we do have that's ahead of them. However, they come in to work every day, and I'm real excited about their ability. They're part of the reason why I recruit from a recruiting standpoint. We don't really need guards, because I'm developing the talent that we do have. And those 2 with Xavier Finney out of Tampa, I feel like the future is very bright here. At all positions that we have. And also Favor Igbiemi. He played some good minutes today, too. He's going to get better the more he plays, and it's just getting into opportunities. In games like this is where they can shine a little bit.
Now, heading down the stretch now, it's crunch time here, especially in conference play. You still have some conference games coming up here. Talk about the importance of getting on a roll here going into the postseason.
Well, we just want to continue to play good basketball. We feel like with the talent that we have that we're going to make some noise. Our goals are still in sight of us, which is the conference. We're number 3 right now with 1 conference loss, and then the other teams will finish out their conference. But we want to just finish in the top 4. We want to have a good seed going into that Thursday, Friday game if we get that particular matchup. And then we want to see what we can do. We have some unfinished business from last season that we felt like we left some on the table there. And this group is, I can honestly say this group is veteran. They're poised. They're together. And I think that bodes well for us going down the stretch.
Now, I was also going to mention about the confidence. Do you see this team confidence level goes up as the season moves on?
Oh, yeah. They, I tell them they can run themselves. They run practice most of the time. I don't even call a lot of plays. They can, call their own. But I think that's a testament to their maturity. This group's very mature. And then, we took some lumps early. I think what we experienced early on in the season has helped us during this part of the season. To be able to put a team like that, away early to allow their guys. And, like I said, our motto is stick together. And they honestly do play for each other. They really do like each other. I know coaches say that, but this group really do. They all like each other, and they, it helps. It helps me, in that situation.
And it seems like the way how this team effort is coming together, even in crunch time, it seems like they're coming together and they starting to win ball games, and that winning attitude definitely can go a long way, Coach.
Yeah, you got to find ways to win. Every game's not going to be a 20-point lead. And we've had some games where I probably wouldn't want double overtime as much as we did. But they're finding ways to win, and I think the biggest thing with that is learning how to win. I think they're starting to learn how to execute with the stuff that we have, and then I'll probably throw in some new stuff here, just to give a different look. But for the most part, like I said, man, this is a mature group. I got a good group of guys. I got a great group of seniors that we're gonna miss. Next week is senior night on Thursday. What can I say about this team, man? I haven't already said.
Well, the one thing left to say is bring home that conference championship. Also, before we go, we had a couple of shout-outs to you, Malachi Johnson and Austin Pickett, tuning in right now. So you want to say anything to the guys?
Yeah, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And let's go.
Well, Coach, thank you so very much. Good victory here tonight, and let's see if we can get some more victories heading down the stretch.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Tie tonight?
No tie, because I had to the voice, that conference part was really something, huh? Okay, that was the winning head coach, Coach James Williams. Once again, I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in here tonight. Of course, the baseball season starts tomorrow, so if you're in and around the Denmark or Bamberg area, come on out and support the Voorhees Tiger baseball squad, which they start their regular season against the University of Pikesville. The first pitch is set for 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and they'll also have a doubleheader on Saturday starting at 12 o'clock. So make sure you come out and enjoy some good baseball. The baseball team is real strong this year, as Coach O'Neill, who joined me earlier, mentioned that they was undefeated last year. Let's see if they can stay undefeated this season. All right, got to give some shout outs here. Dominique, thank you for what you do behind the scenes. Also, the Brown boys, Nicholas Brown and Joshua Brown, thank you so very much for what you do on the production side. And thank you to all of our fans out there who's been commenting and tuning in. We appreciate everybody for commenting. Make sure you please like and subscribe our Voorhees YouTube page at Voorhees University Athletics, and also follow us on Facebook at Voorhees University. Also, we are taking applications now for the graduate and undergraduate for the fall 2024. Log on to Voorhees.edu to fill out an application. Okay, that does it for me. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll talk to you next week. For everybody here at the VU Media Network, good night, everybody.